Hey guys, I'm back from my trip into Saskatchewan to do some picking. Was following up a particular lead and was going to supplement it with buying some from different shops and thrifts and other antique shops, other pickers, and do some door knocking as well, some cold calls, so just general picking. But ended up not doing as much picking as I had planned. Just the way it worked out. My lead sort of turned out and will turn out hopefully. I'll be going back at some point. But I did pick up a few things. But first I'm going to dedicate this video to a fellow dealer who passed away actually the evening after I was by his place. Trapper Dave. Not Trapper John, Trapper Dave, from Saltcoat, Saskatchewan. So, yeah, anyway, so the video is kind of dedicated to him. He had a fall and passed away as a result of his injuries later on. So, yeah, kind of very sad, kind of unexpected. But anyway, so yeah, dedicated to Trapper Dave of Saltcoat, Saskatchewan. Anyway, so yeah, what did I pick up? So I'm just going to go through, not in any particular order. Did get a couple area histories from a local value village, including this Flin Flon. And this one, remember the schools that opened their minds, in Yorkton, Saskatchewan. I was in Yorkton at the time. Then on my way back, I stopped at a shop of a fellow I know as well and picked up 4 or 3 other area histories. This one, Shellmouth. This other one, Shellmouth Bolton area as well. So at $10 a piece, I'll do okay on them. I should do fine. Banner County, that one I may keep as I have family, I believe, that may be represented in it. I'm not sure, though. I think it's mainly businesses. Oh, no, there's families in here. So let's see if my family is in here. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, well. It's going to take a while for me to find it, so I won't bother. Okay, we're going to... I'm going to drag up some of the other stuff. So on the way back, I stopped at a thrift and picked up these 50s plaques, or 60s. I'm not positive, but they may have been updated with white paint. Not too sure about that, but they may have. So, but they were $1 a piece, so couldn't leave them behind. And then also got this little cellulite advertising tape measure for some medicine. Kind of neat. A little different, but not sure if it's Canadian or American. I'll have to check. I'm not sure if Lily is a Canadian or American company. Probably American, but anyway, it was inexpensive. So yeah, then on the way up, I did pick up a A&W mug. These were made by Highcroft out of Alberta. This one has a chubby chicken on the back. There's 3 different ones. One that's got the Burger family on the back, and then there's one that has the round Target logo as well. That's a few years older than this one. Unfortunately, I looked at this one later, and it has a crack in the handle. Should have looked at it closer, but it was only $10. So the dealer gave me a pretty good deal on it anyway. So yeah, probably good for $35. So yeah. Anyway, and at a value village again, the first time I went was this. This is a Dunhill Eternal Light, I think it's called, and it's battery operated. It's a lighter. You end up striking it or touching the base of the lady here, and it would light up. You've got to have fluid in it, of course, but pretty cool. Not much to go wrong with them, so it probably works fine. Bakelite bottom, Bernard Nouveau nude on the top, pretty cool. Like I said, made by Dunhill, although it's not marked in any way as Dunhill, but apparently they're made by Dunhill. And then also at Value Village was this little necklace. I'm thinking this is Bakelite. I'm going to check it, and I'll let you know momentarily. So it does seem to test positive for Bakelite. So it was very, very light yellow, but I'm assuming it still is, although it does feel a little light, almost like celluloid, but celluloid isn't carved, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Check it, maybe double check it a little later. Anyway, and I was at a shop where I picked up 3 items. The third item of this batch I'm going to show you at the end of the video, which is coming up fairly soon. But did get this art glass vase. As it turns out, I thought it was maybe Blenco or some other glass maker, but it's actually not. It's a little too, it's not as crisp as Blenco glass is. And it turns out it is Ukrainian, of all things. Ukrainian art glass. So not sure what it's worth. Maybe 35 to 65. I don't know. So I'll probably tag it somewhere in the middle, maybe 45. But it's not quite what I thought it was initially, but it was $10, and I didn't want to pass it up for that. So then at that particular shop, I also got a Canadian Pacific Railways tall globe lamp. These are steam locomotive era. This one's in pretty decent shape physically. Does need a burner and needs a globe, but those are a little easier to find than a nice straight frame. So this one will clean up well for somebody. Probably going to go out at about 125 or so, 135 thereabouts. So yeah, good early lamp frame. He had several other ones, but they were just fairly common ones, or they were in too rough a condition. Then also at Value Village, there was a sterling charm bracelet. So yeah, it's actually fairly heavy. Was $20, so I think that's probably 125 thereabouts in what these are going for now. Not positive, but I'll count up the charms. The charms usually are worth 5 to 15 a piece. So yeah, they'll add up. So yeah. Anyway, so there's that. And at a thrift shop on the way back, I got a pitcher, restaurant-ware pitcher, just kind of a good utilitarian pitcher, and it was $4. So yeah, worth picking up. Good for about $20. Then a little sterling spoon, again, was $1. Good just for scrap, basically. Not a lot of value there. And also a high school ring. For their local high school, it has no initials or anything like that. So won't be able to get it back to its owner or anything like that. It'll just go for scrap, more than likely. As I don't think anybody's going to have any interest in that. And also at an antique shop, or what they called an antique shop, a lot of secondhand stuff, not a lot of antiques, but did get a Superman watch, 1976, that one. They don't seem to be going for a lot of money, unfortunately, and this one's not working, so my $2 probably was not a best investment, but it was $2, and you know, even in this shape, it's 15, 20 bucks. So hey, why not? And I'll show you the final piece momentarily. Now, this isn't the piece that I was saving, but I had forgotten about it. Kind of had to insert it in the video here, but yeah, there was also this at Value Village. Now, I'm not sure what it is. Now, I paid $35 for it. The markings indicate that it's platinum, 950 platinum with 1 carat worth of diamonds in it. And anyway, so if it's real, I did very, very well and my trip was worthwhile. Now, I'm back and forth on it. I don't know whether it's real, whether it's actually a platinum diamond ring with a carat worth of diamonds, or whether it is Chinese fake. Now, the Chinese have no problems putting markings on just plain base metal rings that are silver plated. This one doesn't take a magnet, so it's not steel, but it could be brass that's been plated heavily. But if it is platinum, like I said, I'm doing very well, because then it's worth 4 figures. Now, whether it's worth $1,500 or whether it's worth $5,000 or whether it's worth $8,000, I don't know. If it's real at all. If it's not real, then I got a $5 ring. That's not worth anything, or basically. And my $35 was wasted. But if it's real, I'm doing real well. So I'll keep you posted on this one and let you know what turns out. And we'll see whether it's real or not. Anyway, and then next is the cool item, or what I think is the cool item anyway. And here we go. So this is the final piece. So yeah, at this dealer's place I spent $200 and I ended up getting this rack, that railway lamp, and that vase. So cost me a good $125 for this one. Hoping to make some money on it. We'll see. It's not, I think it's probably worth $200. The right person, maybe a bit more. It's not one I've seen before. And this one's made by St. Thomas Metal Sign Company. Clearly deckled on the back. Right there. So that's a good piece, I would think. Anyway, I think it'll maybe come apart for shipping. I'm not sure. But still cool. Good, cool sign. Advertising is quite hot right now. So hopefully I can make some money on that one. So that's it. That was it for all the finds in Saskatchewan, and that was an expensive trip. 3 days worth of hotels was about $435, $450, something like that. And then fuel as well. So there was probably $150 worth of fuel, maybe $200 worth of fuel, bombing around. And then meals as well. So yeah, it was expensive. So yeah, not a really profitable trip, unfortunately, but sometimes that's the way it works out. But hopefully in the future it'll pay off. It was time invested and on a lead that I think will pay off in the end. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, screw wrapping, etc. Take care, folks.